Hi traders, good morning, good afternoon. Hi Anne, good morning to you. Nice sunny here in Spain as well. I hope there where you're living it's nice and sunny. The market is definitely sunny, guys. Everything is in a huge gap up thanks to the talks over the weekend between China and US. And indeed, seems like Xi and Trump, of course. There is a framework for the trade deal, so everything is just by the plan. Well, however, let's just wait because the real meeting is still waiting, like it's going to happen in the middle of the week. I think it's going to be on Thursday in South Korea. But so far, seems like that the deal is quite close and the trade tensions are calming down. So this is a huge news for the market. As you can see, the SPY is up 0.80%, triple Q it's even more, and everything is just jumping like crazy. Hola, Nitsan, how are you doing? All right, guys, so this is what we have today. Actually, a really crazy week we are after like several green days in a row, some stalls though. It was a question whether we can break the $675 level, but actually Friday we did. Friday it was a gap up and a go, and today it's another gap up and go. This is just insane. I'm okay, Nitsam, beautiful. Last weekend on the beach seems like. So indeed, just a second. There are still some confusion about this daylight saving time, guys, because in Europe it has happened. So it's 2 o'clock now, not 3 o'clock as usually we are starting the room. In the US, of course, it's 9 o'clock, but next week the US is going to set the clock as well, and that means that we are going to start in Europe at 3 as always, or like actually in Cyprus and Israel time, it's 1 hour ahead indeed. Okay, so be careful on that because I just got a question from a trader that, are you starting the stream, Maggie? And yes, of course I do start because I did not forget about the clock change. Hope you too as well. However, as I see, usually we are a little bit more, but now it's okay. Um, just a second, I just answered him. Okay, so here we are. This is a little bit confusing, but it's going to last only 1 week. So back to the markets, traders, that's just insane. This is, I would say, it's maybe the craziest euphoria which I've seen because in the meantime, as you know, um, the whole government is in a shutdown mode. We do not know any data. Okay, CPI number, it was better than expected, but actually Powell and the FOMC and the Fed, they just actually um, they want to go more to the job data and not to the CPI, PPI anymore because we can see that the prices are quite stalling, like not going too much down. But we have just heard and so the news that several big factories and companies, they just started the layoffs, and it's there is the AI revolution, as you know, and yeah, it's going to pressure the labor market. So that's why the Fed it's much more interested now into the labor market actually, the labor market news and not the CPI or PPI news. So let's see what's going to happen next because so far as the government is muted and next week would be the big employment data and labor market week, we will see what's going to happen. But oh guys, there will be so many things happening till next week. For example, um, Fed decision on Wednesday. Before that, we still see a lots of big names coming out this week, and I'm just going to tell you which ones exactly. So actually, as far as I remember, why it's not going back? Earnings calendar is not working now. It just gave up. Okay, so Tuesday we will get Visa after the market close, UNH, and so on. Wednesday is going to be a huge day, not just because of the federal funds rate decision, but Microsoft, Google, Meta, all of them, guys, after the market closes. Crazy. On Wednesday as well, 2 p.m. federal funds rate decision. Everyone is waiting at least a 0.25 cut. Let's see what's going to happen. And 2:30, of course, the FOMC press conference from Powell. Thursday coming, Apple and Amazon double A day. Seems like it's going to be after market close again, a very important one. And Friday, spooky Halloween is here together with XOM and more earnings on deck. And definitely the market is still going to absorb the news from yesterday, from the Xi Trump meeting, if it's going to happen. Now it seems like it's going to happen. And of course, the federal funds rate decision as well. So a lot to happen, not in the coming 2 days, I would say, but from Wednesday for sure. Today seems like it's just a plain, huge gap up and go type of euphoric move on the market. So let's just be careful indeed, because I think after everything, like after everything is going to happen what the market just priced in, because it definitely pricing in the rate cut, the good deal between the US and China. Not too much left. Government open, I don't think so. It's going to be a good deal actually for the market, because all of the data is just going to drop suddenly on the market. So let's see, guys. Very interesting weeks ahead, that's for sure. And don't forget, in the meantime, Halloween is coming, and I'm not going to be in on the 31st because actually this is the Friday, because I'm just going with my children for a Halloween trip. What a surprise. So let's see, guys. First of all, if you have any questions regarding last week trades or anything like that, please just let me know. I was just completely astonished to see this whole market going like crazy, actually, higher and higher again. SMCI, INTC, PITR, Google, MU, TQQQ, all of them are on my watch list for today. In the headlines, of course, everything is just about Dow 200 point higher, the other one China and the US deal and so on. And not just the US market is so much cheered up for that possible, let's call it peaceful trade talks between, or continuation between the US and China, but the global markets as well. Europe, though, it's I would say it's moderately happy because FTSE is up 0.11, DAX is red. However, they started in a little bit better shape. Asia, though, and Nikkei, Hang Seng, crazy. Traders, Nikkei just topped 50K first time. Hang Seng and Shanghai is just up like crazy to 10 years high. So amazing what's happening on this market. The dollar, it's still quite of staying under this $100 level, by the way, or the 100 level. And US 10 years treasuries try to push over 4%, but not a big success so far. So it's not a big threat for the U.S. stocks. Dow Jones 0.49%, S&P 500 0.82, Nasdaq 1.26. Very strong start for the day. Gold it's pulling back together with the silver, and the crypto, of course, is just pushing over 115 with the Bitcoin. So we can still stay on the coin and the Bitcoin related stocks. On the coin, by the way, I am expecting a second day run, which is, of course, like Friday was the first one. And I don't know why I cannot I have to restart it. Just a second. Too many things just open now. Sorry, traders. Okay, so actually on the coin, I'm going to watch this possible second day continuation, because if you just check the coin, it made a reversal candle on a Friday. Now it's about 365, way a lot to go back to this 380 area. Hi Buza, good evening to you. Nice to see you. I'm very happy that you just joined traders. I know that we have US traders, we have traders actually from all over the world, and I'm very much grateful for that. And I know that this time shift, half of the world just changed the clock, but the US not yet. It's not that easy to join at this time, but very much appreciated that you are here with me indeed. But next week, don't forget that over the weekend, US is going to change the clock as well. So we are going to go back to the old routines indeed. Now let's see traders. So everything is just going up like crazy thanks to, again, for the newcomers, I'm repeating myself, to the US and China talks over the weekend. And seems like that the last week of October and Halloween is not going to be that spooky for the market, at least for the bulls. For the bears, very much spooky actually, but for the bulls, it's everything is fantastic. Let's just see the headlines here. Of course, not just the talks here between China and the U.S., but the rest. How Trump and White House ballroom will actually cost taxpayers $110 million. Well, I'm just grab this headline because guys, the government it's in a shutdown mode. As I'm an economist, I just like to look behind the scenes, on the numbers, and I must tell you the debt is still concerning me. It's everything's shiny and rosy on the market, especially without real data, right? Because the government is in a shutdown mode. But I must tell you that sooner or later the market is going to face the reality check, okay? And that's why I would definitely not buy it now. I would, if you are thinking actually to buy something into this week, I would be a scalper even on a swing mode if you are thinking on that. So be very careful. Thank you, Buzak, for your watch list. I'm just going to get there, but I really like to talk about the behind the scenes happenings as well. So let's just be really careful now, guys. If so far we were cautious, now I'm going to be really, really like seriously careful with this market indeed. Okay, what else on the international side? CNBC, I'm just checking. Global stocks rally. Yes, we know that. Rare earth stocks tumble as US expects China to delay export controls. So that's definitely not good for the rare earth stocks. We can just check them maybe to the share size. Chinese rivals to Meta's AI glasses are piling up. How Goldman is playing the trend. Okay, we don't care about that too much. However, this is an interesting data about China that the industrial profit surged 21.6% in September, biggest jump in nearly 2 years. That's something actually. Trump to meet China Xi for the first time in second term as trade deal remains elusive. As I was talking to you, that during the weekend there was some positive improvement on that, so that's definitely good. And what else? Even not just with the China part, but Brazil and US to meet immediately in search of tariff solutions as well. So seems like a lot of busy week and the happenings ahead this week. We have, of course, the big movers before market, and this what we are going to check it soon. Well, again, if you have any questions, any tricks to look through, please just let me know. I did not get any study cases for today. I'm going to be ready definitely for tomorrow after this crazy day. And let's see what are the movers. You have NTLA, KDP, BKYI. I think it's a small cap. PLTR definitely, Tesla definitely, and Hood for sure. Hi, Clifton. Nice to see you. Good morning to you. I hope you are doing great. Ready for Halloween. Okay, guys. So here we are. I just mentioned you the rare earth stocks. Treasury Secretary Scott Besson said Sunday he expects China to delay imposing strict rare earth export controls as part of the trade deal. So pump and dump seems like that most of the stocks are down, like MP, which we do definitely treat that stock, USAR and the rest, they definitely can go to our short list. So that's very interesting, but I'm going to start my list with the shorts first readers, and the shorts is going to be USAR and the MP to the short side and the rest of the rare earth stocks. Okay, next one. Here we are with Lululemon. Lululemon is just 3.3% higher. However, I need to check here the daily chart as well. And Lulu can be a little bit like, let's call it spready, but so far seems like a fantastic long candidate. Look at that gap. Oh my goodness, guys, that's beautiful. I love to see when you have a gap to fill on the daily chart. If you just check the daily chart on the Lululemon, first of all, it's just jumped over this 3-4 days consolidation that just made in the recent weeks, and now it's about $189 level, which it's good. It can be definitely 190. It's a stronger resistance, but if it's going to go over that barrier, it has a very nice gap to fill back to the $200 level. Usually, it's not a very big mover, like at least compared to the price, but on Newsday, it can just do the job. So Lululemon definitely on my list, and even the pre-market volume is not bad, 367K as I see. So Lululemon can go to the long list first. And the reason for that said it was parenting with the National Football League and Fanatics to launch an apparel collection for all NFL teams. Wow, that's a lot of money, guys. Good, very good job, Lululemon. Okay, chip stocks are here. Semiconductors, time to China. Roses Group after Besant said President Donald Trump and Xi are set to reach a deal to avoid a new 100% US tariff on Chinese goods and will likely meet in person soon. That's why AMD, NVIDIA, Broadcom, the big movers of the triple Q, is just going like crazy. AMD was a beast on Friday traders, so definitely I'm going to watch it today as well. So AMD at the moment, it's quite nicely a jump, 260, 260. I want to see a breakout, guys. If it's breaking 260, I think we are not going to stop like 280. This is definitely a very nice island formation on the daily and the continuation, but we need to break the 260 with the AMD. Let's see the NVDA in the meantime. NVDA was, it had some quite of a difficult days, as you could see last week, but Friday was a very nice jump. Now it's about 190 level. Looks like if it can get back and stay over this 190, I think this can be a very nice move to the upside. AVGO2, AVGO at the moment, just a second, I don't know what's happening. My dog just climbed to my desk and he just made some damage here as I see. So AVGO 5 minutes chart in the pre-market. 363, that's a good one. Actually, though, 363.70 is the highest point of this consolidation of last week, or can call it whatever, but this is a resistance, 363.70. Let's see, I don't like this pullback in the pre-market, but listen, this is really strong today, so I think might is going to see a nice continuation as well. All of the cheap stocks we can just call it to the long side, but again, and let's be careful, for me it's a bit too fast, too furious in the pre-market, but we could see how strong the bulls are. Microsoft, thank you, I'm just checking it. Of course, guys, if you have anything on the radar, please just let me know. Buzak, I'm going to check yours as well. Microsoft looks very good, and it's expecting the earnings Wednesday after the market close. So yeah, definitely Wednesday or Tuesday, Wednesday. Definitely it's going to be a very nice runner into the into the news indeed. So Microsoft, Google, Amazon, all of them can go to our long list. All right, gold miners fell, it's just fell Monday amid a potential trade truce between US and China, causing the shares of gold miners to sink like Newmont, Hecla, and so on. If you like these stocks, I'm just going to put it on the short side traders, HL and NEM. Five below is here as well, climbing 3.8%. Very nice, upgraded by JP Morgan. Five can go to our long list. However, first I just would like to see the daily chart, but let me just restart my program before traders because I have a actually two Maltese dogs, and one of them is still only 2 years old and too much active, I would say. So she was just climbing on my deck, and she just made some damage. But let's see. Hopefully, my my charts are back on track. Yes. So let's see five below. No, she just made some really damage. I cannot get my stocks. That's funny. Okay, guys, I'm just going to check after the stream. All right, so 3.92% on the five, very strong. I really like it. A bit extended on the daily, but one thing I do not like actually, and this is the pre-market volume. $160 stock on a 5K pre-market volume. Mm-mm. Not my type of stock, unfortunately, so I'm just going to move it to my secondary list. Hi, Matt. Nice to see you. I hope you are doing okay. I was thinking of you a lot. I hate dentists, actually. Okay, so five is here. I mean, not personally, you know. Okay, Carter's is here, Koenig Dr. Pepper, Harley Davidson. Oh my goodness, guys, we have so much. And Beyond Meat on the deck again. Actually, it was lower 7% now, and I'm just going to move it to my shortlist, BYND. Actually, that looks like as a nice comeback. Happy to hear that, Matt. Okay. All right. GameStop is here. 5% White House from its official X account reposted statement from the retailer's handle that console wars are over with an AI-generated image of President Trump as a character from video games franchise Halo. Oh my goodness. Okay, that's quite of a interesting reason. But let's just see GME. How does it look like at the moment? GME, it's a meme stock traders. Let's be careful with that. However, I must tell you that is might post for a nice move today. GME, I'm just going to move it to my long list. DoorDash, 2.9% higher thanks to a Goldman Sachs buy rating. I quite of like this stock if it's on a move. Now it seems like it's on a move. Let's just move it to the long list. For the newcomers, I'm just telling you the reason why the market is up, a release or relief, let's call it release of news that Xi and Trump had a meeting during the weekend. It was quite good. And the relief that the trade deal is going to be clear and here soon between China and US, and this is causing more euphoria on the market actually. Harley Davidson is here too. Motorcycle 2% lower, doesn't look good. Only 27% dollar or a $27 stock, 3.93% down. So HOG, we are just going to put it on the short side. Revivity, it's a biotechnological stock. I don't like it too much. Lifetime Group Holdings, LTH is up 6%. Morgan Stanley upgraded. LTH, I think this is a lower cap stock. No, here we are. Okay, LTH, but yes, I had my instinct right that this is a lower volume stock. It's just 11,000. Let's just leave it. If you like it, I'm just going to move it to my secondary list. Traders, I think we just made a good job here to call the big movers. Maybe KDP still can go to the long list because it looks like as a nice mover thanks to the earnings. Carter's is here as well. This is CRI. I don't know whether we can trade that. Let me just check it. CRI, yes. This is done, but the volume is, I would say, so-so on CRI. Reason for that, earnings. It was not that good as it expected. Well, traders, compared to the fact that it's Monday, we have a very nice candidates list to go with. So let's just see that. Here we are. So Lululemon, AMD, AVGO, NVDA, Dash, KDP to the long side, not even mentioning the big FANG stocks, like for example, Microsoft, Google, Amazon, all of them are higher, so looks very good. Don't forget coin, guys. This could be a very nice winner today. And don't forget even MU, Hood, STX are really strong on my watch list, not even mentioning Reddit, PLTR as well. You mentioned PLTR, it's on my list as well. USAR to TEFS, yes, I'm just going to check it, Luis, just a second. Okay, yeah, because we cannot trade USAR. Mhm. Okay, um, I just wrote that. Mm. All right, traders. So let's see what else we need to get here. Indeed, not too much. Hmm. I'm just wondering one thing, guys, whether we are going to see a gap and go or a gap, like we have a gap already, not a small gap, actually triple Q 1.27, SPY 0.84, and a small cool down. I must tell you though, I'm very much interested in your opinion as well, but I must tell you that highly likely we are going to see a gap and go because there is no reason to pull back unless there will be some profit taking from the big boys. However, it doesn't seem like it. Looks like a completely pushing, pumping euphoria mode without any big data coming out because of the government shutdown. And the big make or break moments of the week is going to be the big FANG stocks earnings, which so far was not that bad indeed, or even the Fed rate decision at 2 p.m. on Wednesday, and definitely the Xi and the Trump meeting. So until this point, I cannot see the reason why to go down. However, from the other side, as the economist, it should go down already, like a lot. But this is not happening, guys. So again, what is our motto? Go with the trend, go with the flow. Don't ask, don't doubt. If it's going up, let's just go up. So this is what we are going to do, or I am going to do. Let's just focus on some longs. Hood is very strong as well, by the way. Hood looking like is just making a nice push and pull back. So Hood is going to be maybe instead of not going to trade TQQQ today, I think, but Hood looks better for a possible nice trade. Guys, if you have anything still on the radar or any questions, please just let me know. I'm just checking my templates because these were not the best. Like I have the daily charts and I don't know why. I think I just did not set the right templates here, but now I'm just making it right. Okay, traders, good luck, everyone. It's Monday after a big gap up, so be just patient with the setups indeed. So far, huge gap up on both of the indices and looks like we do continue higher. Even Tesla is coming back after a rough week. Ooh, 190 on the, what it is? What's here? NVDA. Okay, looks good. I would like to see a small pullback and then let go, but I'm not sure it's going to happen. Let's see. All right. So SPY 683, 625 on the triple Q. We are just pushing higher. SMCI is very strong too. I'm still waiting for USAR answer. You know, the risk management team, they need to check it first. Okay. Oof, and we are pushing higher. That's amazing. MU, it's very strong again. Look at that. Wow. INTC, it's on my list, but not that much. All right, so let's see Lululemon first. INTC, it's not that good. Lululemon looks like a very nice gap and go traders, but I still cannot see the entry. I'm just watching MP and the rest for the pullback mode. Ooh, MP looks very nice to the short side. I'm just going to check it. All right, traders, first half an hour can be quite tricky on the Mondays, as you know, especially after such a big days. So far, everything is pulling back, but not the market. That's actually interesting. Like AMD pulling back, OKLO I'm watching, of course. Tesla looking like a very interesting move to the upside over 44250. Google up and down. Quite of a nervous start on the big stocks. Don't you think? It's just like, look at PRTR as well. Like a $2 candle. That's insane. It's too much. I want to see gap and goes. I want to see gap and goes, really. Like, for example, Hood looks very good over 145, guys. Yep. This is going to be my first trade here. I really like Hood over 145. Half share size. Monday. Okay, guys. Monday, first half an hour. It's always quite tricky. Stop loss under 143, $2 stop loss, and only a half share size. I'm going to get it over 145. Let's be like 250. Okay. Okay, so I am ready to go with Hood if it's breaking this $145 level. All right, NVIDIA is building a beautiful bull flag though. AMD pulled back. Tesla broke. I've seen that Tesla is quite strong. Meta, that's ugly. Up and down. And MP, 6530 traders on the MP. This is a bear flag. It's very rare when I'm just entering a bear flag, but this looks like perfect on the MP. Stop loss on the MP is going to be over 67. So I'm just going to put my entry there, half share size again, and I'm going to get it under 65, 65.22 is going to be my entry here. I've entered Hood. I would like to see Hood around 140, 46 something for a partial. If you have anything on the list, please just let me know. Market, it's consolidating a little bit, which is not a big surprise after such a strong gap. Okay, my coffee. I still would expect a small pullback there. Actually, I mean on the market. Let's see. MP has not entered yet. It's just a bear flag. Come on, Hood, make the job. It's just a half share size, as I've told you. SPY, triple Q, it's consolidating now. SMCI is starting to be really strong now. At this $50 level, it's quite of a barrier there. Oh, come on, Hood, don't do that with me. Still okay with that. PRTR pulling back. Overall market is pulling back too. Now let's see MP if you are going to give it. By the way, if we are watching weak stocks, WMT, it's quite weak. Netflix, I would not say it's very weak, but 0.90%. And I like Netflix, guys. I'm going to watch it maybe instead of Google. Netflix, I'm going to watch it for a continuation pattern, pullback, something like that, but I'm not going to enter yet. We still have time. Do not rush to trades, guys. Hood I'm still holding. How about coin? That's interesting. Coin is moving down too. Oklo is down. AMD is down. NVIDIA is coming back, breaking the flag. Nah, bulls. You got exhausted in the pre-market? Really? Come on. MU is still very strong. 225 looks good. Hi, nice to see you. Okay, I am in hood over 145, waiting for a breakout and checking MU. MU does not care about the market too much at the moment. And SMCI neither, by the way. PRTR, let's see. Tesla 2445 looks like an interesting level there. And I think this is just the small pullback which I was expecting in the beginning of the day, and we are going to see a pullback here. I mean a reversal from the lows. What a crazy start for a Monday morning, isn't it? After crazy week, a crazy Monday. Amazing. Okay. Now let's see. Good news, guys. Hood is fighting. That's good. Coin doesn't look bad either. AMD, it's on the verge for a pullback too. Now Netflix, it's here. Let me just check AMD here. AMD. Oh, nice. What do you think about AMD 256, guys? It's a bit extended on the daily, isn't it? Just for the Braves. PRTR looking better. Even Tesla over 445. Yeah, Tesla has a quite of a nice move. 445 Tesla, guys. Hi, Tara. 445. I'm late. Every change of I know, I know. It's just one week, Tara. It's just 1 week with this clock change misery because in the US they are going to change it like during the weekend. So that's good. Next week it's back. 44520. It's my entry on the Tesla. Traders, here comes Hood. Would I want to see a break over 146? Because now actually our stop loss is under 144, so only a $1 stop loss, which is good. But I really want to see here to break this 146. AMD looks marvelous at 2 over 256, actually. I'm just a bit afraid of this. This market needs to break the highs. Needs to break the highs. Okay, here comes our hood. SMCI missed. MP is not in. I'm not sure it's going to enter. All right, traders, I feel like I should not be greedy on that crazy day of today. But so far, hood looks good. Hood looks good. Let's just give a little bit more chance to enter there. And I've entered Tesla too. Tesla stop loss just before 447, or sorry, first partial, and the stop loss under 443. So let's see whether we can climb. Come on, Hood, make the move. SPY is over the VWAP, Triple Q is over the VWAP. That's very good to our long trades. I keep an eye on NVDA too. GME, Jeremy. Hi, nice to see you. Oh my God, this AMD looks so good, guys. Look at AMD. GME checking. Oh, come on, Hood. Looks nice. Very nice on the GME. I like GME definitely. All right, traders. So I'm in Tesla and Hood. Both of them are in green. I'm waiting for Hood breaking 146. MU is coming back though. Here comes the NVDA breaking the high of the day. Look at that, 191. SPY triple Q so far just consolidating after a huge gap up. 447 coming on Tesla for a partial. Okay, traders, Hood. Finally, we broke the round number, and I am ready to take 75% of my share size on the Hood. And here comes 447 on the Tesla too. SPY triple Q looking like a continuation back to the high of the day. That's perfect. Here we are, almost $1.50, a little bit less on the hood, and I'm ready to take my partial. Tesla, don't tease me to get you to my bent list again. Okay, traders, here we are. I'm taking my first partial on the hood, and I'm going to wait for Tesla until it's just marching back. That was a very nasty pullback before the first partial. So hood, I just made my first partial on the hood, and on the Tesla, I want to see a 447, just before 447. On the hood, let's go for 148 for the second partial. SPY, oh, that's a red candle. Bulls, come on. You got so much power in the pre-market and now you are giving up. Nasty, nasty bulls. That's whole market, guys. I sound a little bit like funny and sarcastic, but this whole run on the market, it's just insane and unbelievable. Really, like if you understand the numbers behind the economy, that's just like something wow. Okay, taking my Tesla trade and going home. Jim Lee, that was quick. Okay, thank you very much for your support as always. Very much appreciated, Jim, and I'm happy for your nice green trade. And here comes our hood next time. Tesla is just starting to turn from Tesla to Stresla as always. And here comes my hood. On the hood, traders, let's just change the stop loss actually. Why it's not, I cannot see my trade on the chart. Okay, guys. I had to reconfigure my whole setup. Just a second, you will see my trade. Here we are. I'm just going to move my stop loss slightly under the first partial now, okay, like slightly under 146, and I'm ready to take a second partial soon on this hood trade that's just running like crazy. I see coin developing around this 362 too. Looks nice. Tesla, Tesla. Don't become Stresla, please. Traders, I'm taking out a bit more on this hood. I'm just letting the rest run. Here we are, second partial in place. INTC strong, just checking. I was just watching Lulu, instead of INTC, Tana, and that's definitely not the best solution. So traders, I took one more small partial on the hood and now I'm just going to let it run. Tesla, it's back to the VWAP. Still nothing is wrong with the stock. And actually the hood is going low or higher. That's good. Stop loss can stay under 146, I would say. Let's just be careful and like generous with the stop loss on this big runner. And on the Tesla, I'm going to move my stop loss under 44250. So it's a lower stop loss now. BMNR, Jeremy, it's not on my list, but let me just check it. So far, the MP, which I was expecting to go lower on the news, it's not really going lower. Let's see, BMNR looks fantastic. Oh my goodness, we are waiting for this stock for ages for this reversal, right? I definitely would not, doesn't want to, I doesn't want to skip it. And you call it about 53, right? 53.10, very nice call. Yeah, I like it. I'm going to join your BMNR. I really like it. AMD guys, I think it was a little bit too much to the upside. So it's just cooling off now. It's definitely cooling off now. Okay. Yeah, BMNR 5311. I love it. And I really want to see Tesla to make this VWAP reversal. Market is quite muted after a big gap, which is not a big surprise, I would say. So let's be careful. Stop loss on the hood stays under 146. And unfortunately, what Tesla needs to make or break this level. If it's breaking, original stop loss, it was under like 442. Now it's under like, I don't know, 443. So it's even not a half hour if it's getting out, but hopefully it's going to make this reversal. PLTR, Buzak, just checking. In the meantime, actually, Netflix is starting to be weaker on the run. PLTR, you want to take it 190 for the VWAP reversal. Okay, that's quite of a range trade with a first partial around 192. Let's see. Let's see how it's going to approach here. Traders or hood, it's making a temporary top as I see. Nice call on the PLTR. I just missed it, Buzak. Unfortunately, NVDA might ready to break too. Look at that. BMNR still looks fantastic. Oh, I missed Amazon or Meta. Guys, look at Meta. That just made a very nice intraday breakout on the Meta. It's too late now to join, at least for me, but we can keep an eye on it. That was nice about this 751, 70, 80. That was good, Meta. Just missed that. All right, traders. So far, hood is still in green. Tesla, unfortunately, it's suffering here around the VWAP. It was not the best choice. MU coming down. NVIDIA trying to break. BMNR getting close to one entry. Coin completely muted. Let me just check Google here. It's quite strong too. Yes, Google. Oh no, it's too late. It's just in the middle of nowhere at the moment. That's not good. All right, BMNR, Jeremy, your trade is in. Good luck, everyone. PLTR Buzak, fantastic. And if it's breaking 192 for good, this can be a really big winner. Traders on hood, I'm going to move my stop loss under 147. 147 on the hood. I'm still patient with I'm not going to take any more partials, by the way. I'm still patient with the Tesla with half share size on only, but we need to see this reversal on the VWAP. So far, market still muted, going sideways, not a huge difference. PRTR looks strong, NVDA so-so. BMNR, very nice push to the upside, but we need at least 55 to make the partial. Guys, just a sec. I'm just going to close the door. I forgot, and my children are home. I guess you can hear it. Just a sec. I'm going to be back. Sorry for Sorry, guys, I am back. My children are crazy. So, BMNR, as I've told you, 55, okay? However, I'm going to watch it around 50, 54, but 55 I would like to see for the first partial. Tesla is still struggling here. I'm going to keep it until it's not breaking the VWAP, and the hood seems like it's quite of a nice bull flag. Market trying to break out again. Oh, Banzai, nice to see you. Yeah, because now I see your emails and not the names. It's so annoying. I just sent a email to my marketing team that what's going on. I'm so happy to see you back. I hope you enjoyed the trip. We have not been in Hungary anymore, so we are in Spain. Did some swing trades with NVDA while traveling? No, I did not have it. Actually, the NVDA, but congrats to you. I get BBAI and SoundHound instead, and I'm watching MBLY, but NVDA was a good one. PLTR, right, Buzak? PLTR, you want to add? Fantastic. Very nice trade on the PLTR. I'm so happy to see familiar faces back, which it's so weird because I cannot see your faces, but you know what I mean. Okay, MP, yeah, MP still looks very good. And I must tell you, Luis, I still like my entry there. INTC checking. Lululemon, it doesn't worth to watch either. And traders, I'm going to take a partial on BMNR. If it cannot break 54, I'm just going to scalp it. But so far it looks so good. You know what? I'm still patient with that trade. Tesla, which I don't like too much. INTC, yeah, I just missed it. 40 was a very nice reversal as well. Sure. SMCI is breaking, by the way. I hope that hood is going to break too. Okay, so far market has not broken for new all-time highs yet, but maybe it's ready. And my MP call, it's still valid, traders. MP call, it's still valid. NVIDIA is maybe tempting for a break. Well, it tried several times as I see this 190, 199, 20, 30. It failed, but maybe at this time, let's see. I think for that, actually, Banzai, we need the break on the market as well. And as I see, the SPY is very much ready for that. So I'm still expecting a very big run on this market today. Like it's so, as I've told you, no reason to sell, except of the fact that the economy is not that good as they think it is. But on the market, no one reads the economic side, actually. Okay, guys, BMNR. One thing though I'm going to do, and this is going to be just to protect my profit and my whole trade, and that means I'm going to put my stop loss just slightly under the entry and the VWAP, okay? So if it goes back, I'm out. I'm out with a very, very micro loser. Okay, Tesla, it's starting to really be a stressor now. However, Orhud and BMNR are still going nicely. And yeah, maybe with the NVDA, I'm still not sure. It really needs to break 191.30. So if it's breaking 191.30, it's not bad. And I'm still checking this coin as well over 362 traders, coin over 362. But again, for everything, we need to see this market momentum to continue. Hood and BMNR, it's a bit exceptions. That's why I like to trade them now, because they actually, and Tesla as well, because as you know, they do not care about the market. So in this situation, when the market is tugged and going sideways, we need that type of stocks actually that they just do not care about the whole market indeed. However, again, I love Microsoft, 531.60. I still like this coin as well. If it's able to break 362, or hood is going on the hood, as I mentioned you, I'm not going to take any more partials after two partials has been done. You can see on my chart that there is one green triangle and two red ones for the partials. I'm not going to do anything else, just to move my stop loss a bit higher here, and let's see whether we can run. On the Tesla, I have not partial yet. I want to see 447 for the first partial, and now I'm going to use the hard stop loss to move it under the VWAP. Actually, if it goes back under the VWAP, it doesn't matter anymore. And on the BMNR, no hard stop loss yet, but I really want to see, there is already, sorry, I missed it. But on the BMNR, I really want to see to break this 54 first to take a partial. And I must tell you, SPY is very close for a breakout. If SPY is going to break out, Microsoft can work, Coin can work, NVIDIA can work. So there will be plenty of opportunities for a breakout or continuation. Ooh, INTC is crazy. Tara, I hope that you are in this INTC. That looks fantastic. And I still like my MP. MP, it's very weak. Compared to the market, it's extremely weak. So I still like it. Okay, although it's trying to make a reversal, by the way, if you are checking it. But I'm very cautious with these market traders because I feel like it's a bit stretched. But I think I'm not alone with that feeling. So everything is depending now. First 30 minutes just went by. This should be the make or break for the market, whether we do continue or see a small reversal. Hood 150, if you are stretched on the share size, Hood 150, definitely it's another partialing point, okay? NVIDIA got a rejection again. Look at that. But fighting hard. Yeah, first 30 minutes. Look at this. Market sounding to be a little bit more crazy again. Okay, Microsoft ready to break this 532-ish. Let's see. Tesla back to green with $1 only. Not too much. All right, so far all of the three trades are in green, so that's good. QCOM, Buzak, QCOM is going to release earnings this week as well. I know you like it. Let's see QCOM. Wow, it's news? What happened with this one? Did you take it? That's insane. It's some news, seems like, on the QCOM. It's too much for a run, isn't it? Oh my goodness. Okay, good luck with that. If you could grab it, hold it, run. Fantastic, actually. That's insane. Microsoft breaking 532. NVIDIA, though, is getting rejections. That's not good, but the market is ready to break. Look at that, guys. That's amazing. Okay, I like Tesla better. Let's just break this 447 finally. Fantastic catch on QCOM, Buzak. What's the news? I'm not checking the news now. All right, traders, Tesla, it's making the job. 50 more cents to take the partial finally on the Tesla. Very nice, Buzak. Well done. Well done. Traders, Tesla, la la la. Finally, I'm going to take 75% of my share size. Here we are on 447. This is what I wanted to see. In the meantime, Hood is still in green. BMNR, it's quite of okay. But I really like my Tesla. Here we are. We just pushed over 447. Fantastic. Maybe a bit more. No, I'm not going to stretch it. 447.20. I just took my first partial on Tesla, stop loss under the entry, and let it run. Thank you, Tesla. not became Stressla for today at least. So Stressla, Tesla first partial done. BMNR is still under process. So far though doesn't look that good, unfortunately. And as I've told you, you know what? No, I'm going to be out on just slightly under break even. So very, very small loss if BMNR is not going to break. Which one? 0.50, Luis, like 65.50? Only half share size maybe. Where did I call it? Wait, I just go back. Hood. 65.30 I did call. Let me just check it. No, I'm still going to leave it 65.30. Like based on the technicals, I would be more happy to see that break 65.30. And here is new all-time high on the market, guys. Yeah, Luis, definitely. Buzak, this QCOM and the news, be careful. But that was like just a fantastic catch on the QCOM. Well done. Let me just check this again. So traders on the BMNR, I just put my stop loss close to the entry. QCOM is amazing. What's the news? That's crazy. Good, 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 good. Okay, traders, in the meantime, official all-time highs. We have 3 longs to go. BMNR, Tesla, and Hood. I would not touch it for a short. Who knows what's happening here? I would be careful there. Actually, it's just, Netflix still moving down. I'm not feeling for a short today, unless the market is just failing, but it doesn't seem like. Watch out with the BMNR. I'm out under 53, guys, 53.12. It's my entry. Under 53, I'm going to be out. So it's a micro mini loss if it's going to happen. Coin though it doesn't want to make the move. Okay, Tesla. I like Tesla again. I'm not going to add in this environment. I'm just a bit afraid of adding, but my stop loss is on the entry, guys, with the Tesla. You see PRTR again, it's not pushing, not printing, it's just stalled. Weird stock nowadays. All right, go Tesla, go. 450 is going to be my next partial, and I'm out of Hood. Hood is out, guys. I'm out of Hood. A very nice winner. BMNR still on, but let's see. And Tesla, it's running. My stop loss, I'm just going to move my stop loss a tiny bit higher on the Tesla. As you can see, it made a quite of a nice consolidation here. So I'm going to put it under 446, like 445.90. If it's breaking 446, I'm going to be out. And the market is pushing higher for a new all-time high. Question whether it's going to stay as a pump like that, because the volume is not convincing on the market, but it's not convincing for a while. Out of BMNR, guys, that was not a winner, unfortunately, but not a big loser either. So I try to make a nice loss management here, or not a loss management because we are not in a loss, but I try to give the chance. On the other hand, though, I did not want to see a loser. And I must tell you, if the market is going to failing at this level, we might see a smaller pullback there, even back to the VWAP or under it, because I see the big stocks are failing a bit. Not Microsoft though. I did not take Microsoft, unfortunately. And let's see Apple. And of course, if you have anything on the, oh, I'm out. I'm flat, guys. Nice green day so far, but I'm flat. 3 winners. I know. You did, Luis. It was a nice one. It's a nice intraday breakout over this 531.60s, as I told you. I don't know why I did not take it actually. I'm still waiting for MP though. So only one which I'm waiting for is MP. Apple is quite strong as well. Which one? Friday swing? Ah, you are going to leave it or you took it. Oh, sorry. Okay, I understand. So you took a swing trade on Friday with the Microsoft. Nice. Well done. Yeah, they just pumping it into the earnings, I think, this Wednesday. Okay, traders. MP seems like it's getting closer now. I really love the daily chart. We just need some sellers there. Nothing else, but a little bit more sellers. Okie dokie. Qcom announces AI chips to compete with AMD and NVIDIA. What else if not AI? So this is the one. All right, traders. No more news, only Qcom in the moment. However, everything started to pull back a bit, at least the ones on my monitor. But the market, I mean the spine triple Q are making a very nice bull flag, so it still can be a breakout for today. Hood red candles, too much volume for VWAP reversal. I'm checking. Yes. Yeah, it's on the edge. It's on the edge. I agree with you. Like, I have a quite of a strict rule on the VWAP reversals traders. If you are going to take a package or a challenge or a funded account by the test, you can get my brand new education course soon, by the way. And in that, I'm going to describe it well. That by a VWAP reversal, I want to see less volume in the red candles, like on the long VWAP reversal. And so far, mm, yeah, it's on the edge. Let's just check it. Let's see what the market is doing. Tesla is still very strong. That's good. 450 is going to be my. No, I'm out of Tesla. How can I be? Ah, I was too harsh with the stop loss. It's always happening. Too harsh with the stop loss. Okay, never mind. Back to this hood. It needs to break 148, I think, again. Qcom short, Buzak. It's on 184 now. I just took it off my radar. Not to be teased on a short. Market is still strong though, but as I've told you, I see most of the stocks are retreating. It's interesting actually. So that's why I think that maybe just leave alone this hood at the moment. Oh my goodness, wow. That's a huge jump on that one. Mm. If you want, if you feel like a scalping mode, Buzak, you can take it, but be careful, okay? Just for like some sense to go. Microsoft is still a runner. Congrats to all if you took it for this for 531.60 is what I called. I had too many trades at the same time, so I did not take it. MU is weak too, by the way. So no short yet on Qcom, Buzak. I hope you did not take it. It's still pushing higher. That's amazing. SPY triple Q though, it has not broken this consolidation yet, rather a little bit lower. And back to this hood, I think only over 148. Only over 148, Luis, not before. Definitely not before. Okay, guys, so far, big gap up on the market to start with. Since then, we could not see a huge breakthrough. Some of the stocks definitely pushing like crazy, but especially Qcom, but the rest, it's a little bit muted, I would say. Okay. In the meantime, USAR should be open for trading, Luis. If you wish, here we are, USA Rare Earths, it's ready to trade and just on time. That looks like it's a great breakdown actually. I still like MP though. I still like MP. Yeah, MP is getting closer, guys. I still like it as I've told you. So no trades at the moment. I'm just waiting from this market to show new highs or fail. Nothing else here. We are trading for almost 45 minutes, so I would like to see how you are doing. I'm just making a poll, just a sec. Green, red, or no trade, the usual. You know what? I'm going to get a break even as well as to make sure everything is precise. Break even. It's one word? You see my grammar. Oh, I think it's two words. Okay, so let's see how you are doing today. Ooh, Oklo, what a drop. Okay. Green, 100%. I like that. Of course, it's anonymous, so you can just, if you feel like you share, if you don't want, it's okay. MP has not entered yet. SPY triple Q has not broken yet for new highs. So we are just stalling a bit. SMCI, it's a beast today, guys. Wow. Okay. 98% green. Guys, you're good. And no trade 10%. Oh my goodness, you're really good. And in the meantime, guys, I entered MP. Good luck, everyone. Come on, MP. Go down. On the MP, I would like to see as or stop loss, it's over 66.50, at least $1, okay? Nice. I do not blame you for not trading at all on this crazy gap up. Very extended market. I must tell you, especially for the newcomers, like starters, it can be a very, very strange environment. It was back then for me too. Oh, I forgot the camera, guys. Let me just switch it on. No, this is the one. Ah, here we are. Sorry for that. All right, very nice. 77% of yours is green and 23% no trade and no red ones. Wow, we are going for a new record in the room, guys. I'm very proud of you. Very, very proud of you. And now let's just check whether the market is not going to fail big time. Watch out. No more longs for me unless we are not going to see a big move over the daily high, which is all-time high. MP stop loss, as I've told you, it should be over 66.20.30. So around $1. So let's see 64.20s for the first partial Nissan. SPY triple Q back to the VWAP. Very slow market today. Not a big surprise after such a big gap up, actually. 65.21. This is my exact entry here. 65.21. No, I just put the mouse trading. I mean, yes, it's an automatic order. Sorry. Yeah, of course. NVIDIA is breaking. NVIDIA is breaking. That's interesting after such a good news for the semis, right? Spies under the VWAP? Wait, I have to check it without even glasses. Yeah, it's under the VWAP slightly, but it's under the VWAP. Oh my goodness. Okay, MP, go, go, go. It's just broke 65. We definitely still need lot to go. Again, 60, 70 cents, but NVIDIA is breaking. That's interesting. MU is breaking too, by the way. Non-stop QCOM. Now let's see. QCOM. No, I have not. It was an AI trading contest. It's, you kidding me? It's just reached 200? Oh my goodness, that's a huge news for the QCOM, and it's just going to release earnings this week, guys. That's amazing. Okay. No, I did not. Nitsan, please share it if you have a link for that or anything. I have not even heard of it. AI trading contest. What? Robots were just trading? No, market is on the edge. In the meantime, traders, 50 more cents to go to take a partial on MP. Okay. That QCOM looks very interesting. It still looks strong, actually. But the SPY broke the VWAP. Come on, MP. Break it. Oh, it's so annoying. It's a bit slow. I was expecting a bit more enthusiastic move from the MP if it's breaking. Okay, we need to break 64.70 MP. Come on. This QCOM is unstoppable. Be careful with the short, okay? DeepSeek is winning. Oh, okay. All right. Please send, you know my email, so please send me the link if you can, or if you will have time. I'm very interested in that. Yeah, guys, that's for sure. Robots are here. But we are still good, don't worry. Okay, guys, 40 cents to go to MP partial here. SPY triple Q so far fighting on the VWAP. Not too much to go or talk about, indeed. Big stocks, especially NVIDIA, is failing. But SMCI Hood Unity, it's very strong as well. Look at Unity, guys. But it's topping too. PLTR could not make the break. Tesla neither. 450 was the top, but I was out, as you can see. I cannot see the link here. I don't know why. That's why I was asking you to rather send it to my email, please. You can send it to my private email. It's okay. Okay, guys, 30 cents to go on MP. What an interesting market. By the way, again, MP, what can we do if the stock is not working out that fast as we were approaching it. Actually, it has almost touched this 20, you see, but I was not there to take the profit. It was too quick. We can do one thing only, a raise or stop loss, never against us, but rather in our direction. So at the moment, I'm going to move it over 65.50. With that, I'm going to decrease my loss and increase my profit loss ratio as well. Yeah, on my WhatsApp as well. QCOM consolidating, Buzak, I know it looks so much attractive for a short, right? Just for, you know what? I call these treats for like a dinner or lunch money. Okay. So for you, I know it's evening, so it's going to be a breakfast money. So it's a breakfast budget. So now this consolidation low, it's 197.90. So I would short it under that and just to go to grab a very good rich breakfast for yourself. Okay. So nothing else. Why? Because these trades are definitely risky. Okay, like it's a counter trend trade. It's it's a very much counter trend trade because it's just going up like crazy, and you can lose big as well. So don't stretch your share size on that type of trades. It can be a fun trade, and I'm going to do them as well, actually, and I am doing them too. But again, share size is everything, traders. Risk management is our bread and butter here. Not even your setups, not even your strategy. Risk management. If you are not good in risk management, you can have a fantastic strategy. If the risk management is not correct, you failed. Okay, so yeah, if it's very teasing for you, I know you're watching for this short for some minutes now actually. Take it just for a good breakfast money. Yeah, it's consolidating, that's for sure. 200, very much psychological level, but as you can see, it still looks like very strong. You are already in short. Okay, good luck with that. All right. Okay, traders, in the meantime, MP, it's my last trade, 40 more cents to go. Oops, sorry guys, I'm here. So far, nice spot on the short. I really hope it's going to get you a nice, rich breakfast money, Puzak. But or if you are late night eater, then a good second dinner. But so far, I would say around 195 there can be a trouble. Nice on the QCOM. Traders on the MT. As you can see, it's just making a nice consolidation. It has not reached though the 64 20s area, which I am expecting, but we can do the following to put our stop loss over 65.13, just under our entry, because if it's breaking this consolidation higher, it doesn't worth to keep it. Okay, it doesn't worth to keep it. So let's just make a again reducing or stop loss and or loss. In this case, it's a small win. As you can see, it's slightly under my entry. And let's see what's happening. I'm still patient with that trade because if you just check the SPY, it's making a consolidation under the VWAP. That's more bearish than bullish. But don't forget, this market insanely bullish, so it doesn't mean anything yet. Tesla 44950 looks like still a continuation on the Tesla, but for me, it's taking in consideration that the volume is decreasing, maybe because let's just call it it's a bit like muted market, and the fact that 450 can be a strong resistance, I'm not going to take it. No, Buzak, I'm not. I'm not short in QCOM. I'm not that brave on that actually, and I'm very happy that I'm green on that day. And here comes my partial on the MP soon. I just opened the door because oh my God, these dogs are worse than the kids actually. They always need some attention. All right, so on the QCOM, no, I'm not going to take any shorts. Good, good. As I've told you, a good rich breakfast money. That's it. Or dinner or lunch, whatever. It's coming next for you. Okay, guys. MP. 20 more cents to go. That's good. That's good. That's a good one, actually. Okay, SPY triple Q are pushing higher. As I've told you, it can be very tricky. Any shorts looking like setup because this market is still insanely strong so far. All right, traders. So far for the start of the week, the last week of October, we are doing great. And I'm extremely proud of you. 71% so far in green, red 6%. Don't give up. Don't be disappointed. As I'm always telling you, traders, for the rest 6 months, because actually for the rest 6 months, we have new all-time highs all the time. All-time highs environment is not easy, especially after a gap up day, after a gap up day, after a gap up day. It's insane. It's not it's nuts. It's not clear, not real what is happening now, but we have to cope with it. We are traders. We should be ready for every environment, but there are type of environments which are harder than the other ones. So far, that's definitely it is. Nitsa, you did? Hmm. Timing, right? 198 till 195, 50, 60 was the trade. So it's just a small quick scalp. Not easy to catch in timing, Nitsan, that's for sure. Buzak, Baba, I like you, but I don't like Baba. Let's see, MP though. Traders, MP is getting to my first partial. Patience just paid off on on that stock, and I'm going to take 75% off now. 65, 12, 16, very good, 15. So I'm just going to close 75% of my share size on the MP. Looks still great for continuation if we are going to break the 65 or 64, 64.20, sorry. 65.20 was my entry. So 64.20, I took my first partial 75%. If we do break through 64, it can be a very nice continuation. ARM, okay. So first I'm checking Baba though. I'm just checking. I don't think so. I'm going to take it. Let's see. MP first partial done and fourth winner in a row just nailed. Fantastic. Baba, no, big no. I don't like it. It's all over the place today. Started with a nice gap up, failed. No, no, no. I'm not going to touch it. Good luck with that. ARM checking. ARM is going to release earnings this week as well, by the way. Buzak. I don't know whether you knew it or not, but this is a fact. Okay, so ARM, ARM Holdings. Oof, that's on the run. Look at that. It's approaching not all-time high, but quite of a resistance here. Yeah, let's see. Let's see whether it can make a continuation pattern there. Triple Q is definitely making a continuation pattern here, traders. That's crazy. Look at this. Okay, so I made my first partial on MP, 75% out, stop loss. Just a sec. The stop loss, I'm going to move a bit higher, like over 60, 64.50, looking in some more profit, okay, on the MP. Good luck with the ARM. As I told you, looks nice, a bit crazy for me. Looks like it's a nice continuation though. So good luck for you with that. And seems like the bigger boys are trying, definitely trying to make a reversal. Look at even Hood. Hood is back to this 147, 70s, 80s area. Nice continuation on the ARM. Looks like the semicons are getting alive again. Look at NVIDIA too. Coin is back as well. Bulls are waking up again, guys. Bulls are waking up, especially the triple Q is pushing for new all-time high. AMD, huge V-shape reversal. Look at the AMD. That's ugly. But you see how big the volatility it is on the market. So still stay on the cautious sidelines, I would say. For me, four winners today. I'm very happy for that. I just logged in some profits again on the MP, and I feel like I'm not going to chase my luck for today and push my limits. I'm just going to be done after these four winners. Why you don't put the stop loss and MP over the pullback at around 64.90? Checking. 64.90, like over the pullback, because I'm very good question, Nitsan, by the way, really good question regarding position management, because if you are a more generous trader with the stop loss, I completely agree that you should put it there. But as I see that the MP, first of all, is just filling a gap, it's might doing with its ATR, and the last support, it was actually around this 64.50. That's why I was choosing rather the support as the base of my stop loss than the resistance of this consolidation. So I hope you do understand. But this was my reasoning. When you move the stop loss, you need to think like, what is the next level, which highly likely fill, then it's going to go even higher, so it doesn't worse for you to stay into the trade. And I would say the highly likely, like the probability here goes rather to 64.50 than to 65 or something like that. So that's why I was choosing this level, rather the support of the consolidation than the resistance. I hope it's understandable like that. And now it's going about 63.70. It needs to be broken. And in the meantime, traders, triple Q is just clearing new all-time highs. Just amazing, really. PRTR is trying to go. NVIDIA is building a nice, what it is called, intraday breakout. I'm sure maybe AMD is on one. So bulls are completely back on track, guys. Look for longs. MP was good for a short. Hopefully it's still going to go, but it's going because of the news, like not because of the market sentiment. It's quite clear because the sentiment is very, very bullish indeed. And look at coin again, hovering around the 362. Amazing. So traders, big bullish day, three longs, one short, all of them winners. I really hope you're going to enter or end the day similarly. Yes, PRTR looks much better now, Buzak, for a continuation, as I've told you that the bulls are getting stronger again. Not on the SPY though. If you check the SPY, it could not even climb back to the high of the day. That's weird. INTC Tara, well done. No, me neither. I'm not fan of this really much crazy all-time high environment. It's just not my type of trading environment. As you know, I just emphasized it enough, I think, in the recent months. But we're still doing it, right? We are traders. Yeah, actually, yeah, sometimes, when I was a private chef, there were some meals that I did not like to cook, but I still nailed it because you are a chef. Like you have to do it the same quality. It's the same with trading. If you are a trader, it doesn't matter what kind of environment you are at or in with, you need to cope with it. And yeah, sometimes it's harder, definitely. And it makes insanity, which is doing now a lot, it's definitely harder to accept the things, but we still do it. We still do it and we still nail it. Okay, traders, next partial on the MP, it should be around 63.50, and then I'm going to leave it alone. However, again, if I'm just checking the daily chart, it still can go, but 62, it's my ultimate big, very strong support. And the triple Q, it's amazing. It's just making consolidation higher. Nitsan, I was everything. Okay, not everything, but yeah. I was a private chef when I left the university. I did not speak English. I spoke German, like really high standards, but I did not speak English, so I had to speak. I had to learn. And I went to England, and I was first kitchen assistant and cook in a pub. And after that, I just made some lessons from a French chef, and he just taught me how to cook like properly, and yeah, I became a cook and sous chef, I would say. This is the right expression is sous chef, not like like a big chef, Michelin star or anything like that. No, I was a sous chef. Okay, NVIDIA over 190.45. Yeah, I love it, Alamu. I love it. Actually, 190.50 looks like a very nice intraday breakout for the NVIDIA. I'm not going to take it. As I've told you, I'm very much satisfied with my 4 winners. I'm not going to take it anymore. MP, 10 more cents to go here. Stop loss now. I'm getting a bit more closer to this support, just slightly, like 46, something like that. Even 64.30 would not be a bad support here because the ADR starting to be stretched on the MP, and the market is still very bullish. So yeah, NVIDIA looks very good. Thank you, Nitsa. Yeah. Yeah, and I get a family, at least a boy and a girl, who are eating different types of foods. One is it's really love potatoes, the other one likes rice. So usually I'm making 2 side dishes instantly. All right, here is NVDA 190.50. Nice. Go, go, go. Good luck with that, Alamu. That looks perfect, actually. In the meantime, Triple Q ready to break for a new all-time high. And you know what, traders? I'm going to be a bit more harsh on my MP. Instead of taking a partial, I'm just going to move my stop loss to 64.21, locking in some profit. But if it goes to this 50 level, I'm taking my second partial here. It looks like as a great partial in point, and we are here now. Just a half share size off, and stop loss I'm going to leave it over 64.20s. Market still very strong, especially the triple Q. Low volume, but the sentiment is very strong, traders, and Microsoft still continues to. Okay, guys, so I think that's it for today. I just took my second partial on the MP, stop loss over 64.20, and I call it as a day. Market extremely strong, especially the triple Q. Alamo nice call on NVIDIA intraday breakout. Microsoft is still going. Tara INTC is fantastic. It's just a solid winner pushing higher and higher. And I really hope that you enjoyed the stream. I did, as always. I really appreciate your interaction, your calls, fantastic calls actually on your side. And as always, I'm going to be back tomorrow for market start. And I'm just going to repeat myself, traders, but this Friday I'm off. Okay, so spooky Halloween, I just miss on the market. Be careful. Indeed, let's see how the market is going to go till then. And stay safe. Have a beautiful rest of your day. Good evening to you. Good night to you, Buzak, actually. I'm going to see you tomorrow at 9. Thank you very much and see you tomorrow. And if you have any questions, I always forgot to add this, please just write me an email. And very much more important, check our fantastic challenges and funded accounts on www.test.com. And actually, don't forget that this Halloween is coming, and I must tell you, we are ready to go with some interesting surprise for you for Halloween. So please definitely stay tuned, okay? So test.com and Agi at test.com. Guys, have a good one and see you tomorrow. Thank you, everyone. Bye.